My name is Emenike Iro Ebu, and I report for All Facts newspaper. My question is simply concerning the issues we are having at Cemetery Market. Is it the Zuku Market? Your Excellency, I made a brief trip a few days ago to Akwa Ibom. So when I got there, my friends decided to host me. A drink was brought, and somebody said, I hope it's not from Aba. While you are making attempts, Your Excellency, to change the narrative of the state, the narrative that is coming from there is damaging the commercial hub itself. So, a few days ago, your commissioner made a statement as regards that. I would like to know, what exactly are the plan of the government in terms of enforcing and making sure that market is sanitized and making sure that every product we get from that market is the right product? Thank you, sir.
Emenike, thank you for your question about cemetery market and fake drugs and fake products. I was also as embarrassed when I saw it. But you know, anywhere there is genuine product, there will be a fake product. Okay, so it's not strange that some people are making fake products. My attitude is that if you can make fake products, you can also make genuine ones. So why don't you just move from faking it to making a genuine product and calling it your own name? You don't need to manufacture this biro or this pen. You don't need to call it the name that this one bears. Okay? So you can manufacture your own and call it Emenike or Alex. That's what I encourage our people to do. You know, because of the greed, you want to sell the copy as original and we want to make the money. So I have directed my people in government to ensure that we will continue from where NAFDAC stopped, to raid and stop them in their tracks.
Good evening, Your Excellency. My name is Ifani Okale for ABN TV and radio. Your Excellency, the issue of waivers or forfeiture of pension and gratuity arrears from pensioners in the states remains unresolved. During your last media chat, you stated that the government would only revisit the memorandum of agreement if the Nigerian Union of Pensioners, NUP, returns what was paid to them. With this in mind, they seek clarification of the flowing. Your Excellency, are you asking NUP to return the pensions already paid to pensioners, or are you referring to another form of payment made to another individuals or groups? If you meant the pensions already paid, wouldn't that be considered and eliminate of the pensioners? Shouldn't the decision therefore focus on settling any outstanding balance rather than returning what has already been paid? Does this condition align with the provisions of the Memorandum of Agreement on paragraph 7A, which stated that any dispute arising from the agreement should be mutually resolved through discussion between the parties? Furthermore, wait now, sorry. NUP claims to have written different letters requesting a meeting to address this matter. The first two letters, which are investigated, were submitted through the secretary to the state government, SSG, while the third was sent directly via courier after receiving no response till today. Your Excellency, given paragraph 7A of the agreement, why has the government not convened this meeting to resolve this issue? Lastly, pensioners has proposed 3 possible options for resolving this matter. 1, to clear outstanding arrears as initially promised. 2, settle arrears installments in immediate full payment or sorry, it's not feasible. To leave arrears as they are, allow future administration to address them. Your Excellency, which of these options are you inclined to consider? We appreciate your response, clarification on these pressing concerns, sir. Thank you very much.
If I or Kali, I can see you are not old enough, so I cannot say you are a pensioner. So maybe you have been engaged by the pensioners. And it is interesting, if you are engaged, you better declare it. So that we know we are facing the pensioners. The way we are copiously quoting sections of the MOA, you forgot to also quote that you saw that they signed. Did you see that they signed the memorandum of agreement? Because I saw a newspaper report yesterday that said they didn't sign. So you can see that we are dealing with a very dishonest set of leaders. The pensioners are honest people. Their leaders are dishonest. And we don't reward dishonesty. So if you made a mistake, you come and say, I made a mistake. Don't say I didn't sign. Don't say I was deceived to sign. You went to school. You sat through. Somebody was owing you. I wasn't. I never owed them. And they kept quiet all this while. Some of them for 10 years. And somebody comes out to say, I want to clear this backlog. And they were excited. I have told this story several times. So once you start from a dishonest point of view, I cannot deal with you. So if you like, twist the question 100 times. I will not deal with them because they are very dishonest. But the pensioners themselves are happy that they were paid. Okay? And these people signed. They have walked away from everything. And I said, no, it's not fair. Out of my own magnanimity. But I'm not going to be discouraged because a few people are dishonest. And I have investigated it and I found that it is PDP. Including their lawyer is a PDP lawyer. So if they are not stupid, why would they hire somebody who had owed them for 10 years? To come and be disparaging somebody who offered to pay. And since the time I paid, I've been paying 100% on the 28th of every month. Genuine pensioners are happy everywhere. But the contractors who feel they can make money, you know, you come on, when you want to take bribe, you put yourself in a position where somebody will now begin to ask you questions. I will not deal with them. I've finished with them. If they like, since they have an option, they can go to court. The question to ask them is, why didn't they go to court in the last 10 years? So I think we have sufficiently dealt with this matter. I will not deal with it again here. So if somebody is unhappy that he's being paid his 100% pension every month, he should return the one that he has been paid and then go and continue wearing black. Okay? So please, let us move on. Because when I saw 2 days ago, I think it was the Vanguard, where they said they never signed anything. I said, yes, we are now getting there. Before they said they were deceived. And of course, genuine pensioners has disowned them. And, oh, come, they want us to call them to a negotiation. I will not call them. If they don't like what is happening, they should return all the money they have been paid and then declare a dispute. So we can now go and deal with the dispute. You can't collect the money and then come back to say you didn't agree. It is dishonesty, and I don't deal with dishonest people. Thank you. MNK, thank you for your question about cemetery market and fake drugs and fake products. I was also as embarrassed when I saw it. But you know, anywhere there is genuine product, there will be a fake product. Okay, so it's not strange that some people are making fake products. My attitude is that if you can make fake products, you can also make genuine ones. So why don't you just move from faking it to making a genuine product and calling it your own name? You don't need to manufacture this biro or this pen. You don't need to call it the name that this one bears. Okay? So you can manufacture your own and call it MNK or Alex. That's what I encourage our people to do. You know, because of the greed, you want to sell the copy as original and we want to make the money. So I have directed my people in government to ensure that we will continue from where NAFDAC stopped, to raid and stop them in their tracks.
Good evening, Your Excellency. My name is Kingsley Alozie. I write for Candid Reporters. My question is centered on education. Recently, you approved the employment of over 2,000 teachers. Just to clarify what is out there, the previous administration employed 5,666 teachers, which were also disengaged because it were tagged unlawfully employed. Just to clear what is out there, did you issue a kind of executive fiat for those set of teachers to be employed first before any other set of teachers in this current recruitment you ordered? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I am not aware that I disengaged any teachers. And I can tell you I did not. So if somebody was not properly engaged, then I'm not accountable for that. So we set out the criteria, and it's very, very clear. If you were part of, you are 5,000, you talked about, is it 5,000? I'm not the one that disengaged them. But if there are any of them that is qualified based on the criteria we set out, they are allowed to apply.
Your Excellency, I think he was talking about the former government. They were disengaged by the past administration, yes. Not your government, the administration before, yes.
I can't take responsibility for that. I was not governor then. So if somebody disengaged them, you may take your question to them. So I can only take responsibility for what I did. And that's why I thought you were saying that I disengaged them. Okay, so if I didn't disengage them, I'm just hearing the news. So please, if you know them, tell them to apply if they are qualified. Okay.